Good Saturday morning, everyone. I hope your day, well, let's just say I hope your week went well, and thank goodness it is Saturday. I have my big cup of coffee. The only thing in here is about 1/4 cup of just regular plain almond milk and some stevia. So before I forget, because it seems like I always forget when it comes to I don't know why, my blood sugar. So here's my number for this morning. You can see that. Okay, and we're going to get right into the weigh-in. So I didn't weigh in last week because I was on the road having fun and relaxing. So my last weigh-in is, look like 311. Okay, so this morning I weighed in at 181.5. The last weigh-in was 179.6. Let's see. My body fat percentage was 51.6. Now it's 50.8. My skeletal muscle percentage was 21.1. Now it's 21.8. So my numbers are going in the right direction. My weight is up. The only explanation I can give is Mother Nature and Ant Flo are here in full force. So it's probably some water retention, but I'm not worried about that. Like I say, what I concentrate on, which is most important to me, is not just the number on the scale, but the fat percentage. If my fat percentage is going in the right way and my muscle mass is going in the right way, I keep going. And I don't really worry about what that other number is saying, because it could be a number of things. So I'm happy that the fat is going down, the muscle is creeping up, so I hopefully will keep that projection going. So today is not going to be that much exciting for me. I am starting something. I am keto, but what I'm going to start doing as of tomorrow is doing is keto basics. Just taking it back to the basics, not worrying about having to make all these little treats or do all this stuff. Just the basics. And what I call the basics of keto is nice fatty cuts of meat, your eggs, nice deep green leafy vegetables, your non-starchy vegetables. I will be eating, as far as my non-starchy vegetables, the cauliflower, the asparagus, Brussels sprouts, and broccoli. So I'm going to be concentrating on keeping it basic and simple and keeping it moving. So let me know if that's something you're interested on and you want to see what I'm doing, more than just my regular days that I do my videos, because I'm very active on Instagram, and I will be posting it on Instagram, like just back to basics. So let me know if you're interested in that, and who else would like to join me in just getting back to basics and just keeping it simple and clean. So I'm going to sip on this and figure out what I'm going to have for my first meal and figure out how I'm going to meal prep today. And I will be back. Okay, here is the first meal of the day. I hope you can see this. I have an omelet, 1 egg, and 2 tablespoons of egg white, a sausage patty, and a slice and a half of bacon. So I was talking to you earlier about going back to basics. I'm kind of excited about it a little bit. I'm also thinking about incorporating dairy-free except for butter. I don't know if you've been watching my old videos. I am lactose intolerant. For the most part, I can somewhat deal with cheese, but not in large amounts. So I think in order to just really get things going and moving, my back to basics will be dairy-free again, except for the butter, and see how that goes. So, wish me luck on that one. Sometimes when you start eating things, you realize how you get used to it and addicted to it, even though it's not the best. And I'm not saying that dairy isn't a healthy option and a ketogenic diet, but if you're lactose intolerant, maybe dairy shouldn't be part of that ketogenic diet. So I'm going to be finding other options and probably just leave that dairy alone except for the butter. So I'm going to eat this and be back later. Bye-bye. Okay, this is just a mini haul from Super Supplements. I bought some of these Quest cereal bars. I had a few of them in a stash somewhere and they disappeared. I don't eat them very regular, but it seems like it's a good alternative. If that craving comes up, like I said, I don't eat them a whole lot, but I just keep them, and I was looking at my little stash in my back room and they were gone. So I picked up some at Super Supplements. And a lip balm here. I don't know if it's going to focus. I am down to my last of my vitamin K2. So I decided to pick some up. Some more CLA. Not a whole lot of stuff. My Stevia Drops chocolate. Cortisol support. And I like having mints. I keep them in the car. So that is my very little haul from Super Supplements. Okay, this is going to finish up my eating for the day. I have some zucchini noodles, broccoli, and I think this is pork loin. So I'm going to eat this up, and I want to thank everyone, thank you, for following me on my journey. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I will be back on Tuesday with another full day of eating. And please let me know in the comments if you want to join me in just going back to basic keto. I would love to know who's in with me. So I'm going to say goodbye, and I will see you next week.